What's up? I don't have anything.
No?
No, I'm sweating to death. My brain's not working.
Yeah, I was going to go with Hot Mama, but just
I know I
because.
was gonna say sweat demon.
But I figured Hot Mama is a compliment and also a sign that the world is on fire.
And sweat demon felt really mean, so I didn't say it. Good beginning. Good
beginning.
intro.
Yay.
But the funny part is everyone relates to everything we just said.
Oh,
on
yeah.
on some level.
I talked to my sister today and she was like, "Did you go outside today? Don't go outside. It's too hot. Plus, there's lightning. What's happening?"
Yeah, it's like borderline dark out right now. Something is rolling in. That's why we usually record at night because we're vampires. And I texted you. I'm like, should we get this in before the storm? Because I don't know what the fuck is going to happen.
Yes, because I looked at my weather thing on my phone and it said that it is currently 92, but in 1 hour it will be 70.
Yeah, bad things are coming. I was sending somebody a video earlier and I'm like, it's 98 degrees out right now. Ugh.
Was that a band you liked?
Wait, is that what they were called?
Weren't they called that?
I think they were.
Was that Lachey?
Yeah, Nick Lachey. Shout out Nick Lachey. I know you're listening. Anyway. The big story around the world today is the South Park absolutely eviscerated Trump, and what else was in there? Everything.
First of all, it is really difficult to understand how South Park is still on television.
I know. Listen, I have not put that show on in 15 years. I'm like, oh, so it's literally exactly the same still and nothing has changed and we're still throwing the R word around every fucking minute.
It's wild that show is still around.
Crazy. But yeah, so I woke up to a text. Well, we'll get back to the episode, but I woke up from a text from my aunt and she goes, "How about South Park, LOL?" And I was like, yeah. And at that point I hadn't watched the episode yet, but I've watched it now. But anyway, because I had seen the tweets, even though I didn't watch it yet. And then she goes, "Yeah, did you know that we're related to Matt Stone?" And I'm like, no.
What?
Well, I swear she waits to tell me this till now. I go, wait, how? And she said my grandma, this is on my mom's side, my grandma's aunt was his grandma.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then she said, how did she say it? It's wait, I can't explain anything right. So my great grandpa's sister was his grandma. And then my grandma, whatever I said.
Did you know that when people are polled about this subject, they are asked, what are the two things that will make you lose interest in something? And people have replied, number one is listening to someone else's dream, and two, hearing a breakdown of a person's ancestry.
Whatever the fuck. I don't fucking care. I never am connected. I feel like a lot of people have somebody cool connected to their ancestry, and I never have anybody to say. So I thought that was neat, especially since I'm sure he was already a jillionaire, but they signed a $1 billion deal. I'm like, wait, so how do I talk to him?
Yeah.
But anyway, so I found that out today.
Years ago, when I did a fanzine, I sent multiple copies, different issues, to the South Park studios. This would have been in the early 2000s. And I have somewhere upstairs in one of my memory boxes, I have a South Park Studios check from Trey Parker for $5, and it says, "Please send more."
Cute. Dang, that's cute. Well, yeah, so back to the episode. So yeah, they did an episode showing Trump with a tiny penis in bed with Satan and then other stuff. The funniest part to me was the what was it? How did they put it? The power Christian principle.
PC principle becoming power Christian.
Yeah, and then Jesus came to their school, and then whatever the fuck, one of those kids goes home to his family, and he was like, "Jesus was at school today," and they're like, "What?" And he's like, "No, he was actually there." And then the dad's like, "I don't think that's okay. Is that okay?" And then of course he asks fucking ChatGPT if it's okay that Jesus is at his kid's school.
That episode has a lot hidden inside of it.
I know, it had all the things.
And I don't know quite how I feel about the AI kind of advertisement ending at the episode, the live action Trump commercial.
Oh yeah, but it's really funny. It's unethical, but necessary in these trying times.
It's very funny.
That was very funny. Crazy. So anyway, that happened today. And then I didn't tell you. Well, I don't know if you saw. I don't fucking know when the last time we talked was, but code enforcement, literally my enemy's code enforcement got me again.
What?
Left a notice on my door about weeds, fucking bullshit in my driveway, just like whatever. So I had to do all the things.
Oh my goodness.
Rip out all the things. It's a work in progress. I hate code enforcement. They're a nightmare.
They pick and choose. I feel like
They do.
they absolutely do. I don't know if I don't think it's neighbors calling. I think it's just like
No.
personal preference on them.
Yeah. Cause that's the thing. My neighbor's property and all the overgrown shit is like all over their whole house. But you pick on me.
The house kitty corner from me has one of those things where you can't, like the sidewalk, the paved sidewalk is now like a foot wide because the grass has grown in over the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Code enforcement came to my house and told me I needed to edge my lawn.
No, why? No. Who are you looking at?
If they looked across the street, there's a guy whose sidewalk is disappearing.
Rude.
I feel like they find people who are trying to do nice things with their house.
That's the thing. I feel like I'm getting targeted because I have a natural front lawn now.
Yeah.
So now you're going to target me because I'm the only one in this area that's trying to do something good.
Well, I'll tell you what, I live in a hoity-toity neighborhood now, and I guess you do too because you live kind of close. About a year ago, a house in my neighborhood caught on fire and they had to demolish it and they built a new one.
Mm-hmm.
And I just found that house on realestate.com.
How much is it?
It is $1.7 million. And I watched them build it in 4 months out of the raggediest materials you could ever imagine.
Everything's broken. The whole system is broken.
So somehow I live in $1 million neighborhood now. So I haven't told you the full extent. There's not a whole lot to tell, but I went and met up with Chad Lindberg.
Oh, yeah.
He was appearing at one of the giant supernatural conventions in Novi. And he was like, do you want to come up and hang out? I've got like 2 hours after my panel and we can just hang before I got to do like autographs and all that other stuff. So I got up there and good times, laughing, talking about fun times, talking about spooky times. I met his girlfriend. We sat around in the green room. He introduced me to some supernatural people. He didn't introduce me to DJ Qualls.
Why not? Did they not get along, or?
Qualls was getting in some kind of chauffeured truck while we were outside. I was smoking, and he was going somewhere else.
Oh.
And then Chad was like, well, I have to sign autographs for like 3 hours. Do you want to hang out? And then you can come to like the after party. And I was like, nope, I am going back home.
Yeah. So, the social battery is done.
That is it. I am done. I met a new person. I saw an old friend. I'm 50 miles away from home. Now I'm going home.
Yeah. And you're like, I don't watch Supernatural, but I'm happy for everybody here.
Yep.
Good job. It looked crazy. I saw he posted some video singing, and there was a lot of people there.
That's what he wanted me to stay for, was they have like karaoke. And I was like, nope, I'm going home.
No.
I've seen those videos before and it gets wild. And that is not my scene.
It looked crazy. That's cute, though.
Yeah, it was very cute.
Yeah.
Then I came home and I learned a fun fact by a YouTube video that has nothing to do with meeting Chad or anything.
What is it?
You ever watch, I know you do, but you ever see Panda videos where they're like always falling down and rolling around?
Yeah. They're like wasted. Yes.
So I did a deep dive on that and found a panda expert explaining why they're always falling down.
What do they do? Why?
I love this. This makes me love pandas so much more. They sleep so much and they're so like lazy and relaxed that their limbs constantly fall asleep.
Oh,
And
so
then
they
they-
stand up and then they just melt back down again. That does make sense, actually.
Because they're laying there sleeping, then they stand up and try to run and they end up like rolling downhill.
Yeah, they just like roll in a ball. That's funny.
I love it.
I never would have thought. I thought it was just because they're being like silly, like when dogs get the zoomies. I thought they just go they like tumbling. I don't know.
The article and the woman that I saw, her research, she said it's because their legs are so short, their bodies are so round, but then they're so heavy when they sleep, they don't realize that they're sleeping on one of their limbs.
Yeah.
And then their limbs fall asleep because of the weight of their body, and then they stand up and don't know it's asleep, so they just fall down.
Pandas, they're just like us.
I hurt myself once really bad getting out of bed when my leg was asleep one time.
Yo, I did the stupidest thing. This is related, but I keep seeing these TikToks and stuff about how you're supposed to like jump when you first get up. And then it's good for lymphatic drainage, it's good for your heart, it's good for your brain. So right when you get up, you're supposed to jump like for a minute in a row, just hop in one spot. And I had been doing it for a couple days, and then it gets to like the third day and I'm doing it, and I had a scrunchie in my hair, and the scrunchie starts to fall. So I went to fucking catch it, and something about the jumping in motion with my arm up, just instant electric shock up my fucking neck, and I fucking cranked my neck. I'm like, can I do anything? I'm trying to be healthy. I can't even put my arm up while I'm jumping, and I fucking wrenched my neck. I'm like, this, everything I do is a disaster. Hashtag pandas.
Hashtag panda life.
Just a fucked up panda baby at my house. All right. Well, I've seen a couple things lately. Everything I've seen lately is bad, mostly. It's really getting annoying. But anyway, so I saw the new I Know What You Did Last Summer remake.
Oof.
And I wanted to love it so bad. Listen, I got so stoked because I go on IMDb the night before. It's a female director, well, the writer director is the same person, female composer, female editor, female casting directors. It's all fucking female. I got so excited. I'm like, oh, I hope this is good. And it's not. It's bro. I hated it. I hated it. Sorry. It's like a joke. And everybody has the most 2025 faces. They all look weird. They all have obvious lip filler.
Is it a reboot or is it like an extension of the original or?
Both. There are people from the original in it, and then it expands on the lore. Ugh. The dialogue is dreadful. It's like a 13-year-old wrote out all the dialogue. It's unreal.
ChatGPT now.
Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. It's hard to watch. I hated it. I've seen mixed. Listen, it's very polarizing. I've seen shit on Twitter where people are like, I loved it. It was such a good time. And I'm like, I don't know what you watched that I didn't watch. And then I see other people saying like it was bad. So I'm not telling y'all to not go see it. Obviously, it's a legacy sequel. Go see it if you want to, or wait till streaming. I didn't like it. And then of course my nemesis, the film critic, was there, and I see him walk out. He walks out right. Well, I have to tell the screening people if I liked it or not. So I'm standing in front of the screening people, and he just dips right by real quick over to like where they're holding. I don't know if it's a micro. I don't know what it is, a recorder or whatever. And he just goes, I hated it. And then keeps walking. And I was like, well, this is the first time I've ever had to agree with my fucking nemesis. Thank you. I Know What You Did Last Summer for making me do that against my will. So that was disappointing.
Who's the big lead in the original?
So it's Freddie Prinze Jr.,
right,
Ryan Phillippe, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Right.
And then some of them are.
Is that the same Ryan Phillippe that's in Wish Upon?
Yes.
Oof.
You got a person right. Everybody clap.
Right.
Everybody clap at home.
Ooh, I got a person right.
You got a blonde actor man correct.
That was like my last brain cell.
I know. I was really proud of you for that, actually. And then we'll move on to something way, 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 way better. The new Superman movie.
Superman.
So good. So good. So good.
It is really good. I had a lot of fun at that movie.
It's literally a dog movie.
It is a dog movie. And I had so much fun. Like, it was just fun to watch.
It's wholesome. It's bright. It's pretty. It's funny. It is a giant commercial for the city of Cleveland and a little bit the city of Cincinnati.
Yes.
Everybody's attractive. I loved it.
Yeah, everybody was great.
Oh, did you see Christopher Reeve's son cameo in it?
Yes.
Yeah, he is a news reporter. You guys, he has like a microphone. If you see him, that's Christopher Reeve's son. And then Dina from The Last of Us is in it.
Yep.
She's really cute. Yeah, it's got good messaging. It's positive. It's wholesome. There's so much. Listen, I knew from the trailer that the dog was going to be in it, but the dog is, and I'm watching it, and he keeps coming back. The dog is in it so much. I'm like, this guy, James Gunn, he's just as obsessed with his dog as I am. Like, he gets it. He's like, I don't give a fuck if Krypto is not the point of this movie. I'm going to put him in every part, and he is going to be a main focus.
Spoilers for the Superman movie if people haven't seen it yet, but one of the other reasons that Jessica likes Krypto, the Superdog, is because Supergirl is basically Jessica and Toad.
I know. True.
She just comes in a disaster.
Disaster.
With a tornado dog.
just swearing. But I'm not her because I would not let somebody else watch my dog. He would have came with me.
If it was Superman.
I don't know.
He saves a squirrel.
I know he did. And then, yeah. So you guys on the Woo Pod trips that we do where you can hang out with us for a weekend in different cities. We did a Cleveland trip and we stayed at the hotel that's in the movie. And we went a lot of the places that are in the movie. Like the whole area we hung out in was literally the backdrop of the movie. And then, so there's a part in the movie where he's fighting this big monster thing.
Kaiju.
It's kaiju, but it looks like an axolotl, but I don't think it's supposed to be an axolotl.
No.
But anyway, when they're fighting, you can see from above this park that's kind of shaped like a boomerang, and that's where I took Toad to go to the bathroom the whole weekend. I'm like, I know everything in the background of this movie. It's crazy. It's so cute. It just looks so, I don't know, I loved it.
No, I really love, as a longtime Superman fan, I posted that picture of me as a little 6-year-old John in my Superman suit. Like, I really loved how nerdy cool Superman was.
Yes.
He was a nerd for goodness.
Yes. No notes.
No notes. We'll watch the next one.
We'll watch the next one. Good job, Superman.
Oh,
What?
and this is just a thing to let people know if they didn't know. A
What?
couple years ago, I don't know if you knew this. A couple years ago, there's this thing that's called the Sycamore Gap tree in England.
Oh, yeah, that one that somebody cut down?
Yeah, so like a few years ago, 2 guys randomly went there and cut down a 150-year-old sycamore tree where people go to take their wedding photos. They take their babies there. It was in the Robin Hood movie. It's like a super famous tree, and these 2 guys cut it down, and they just got sentenced last week. They got 5 years each.
I know.
At least they got something. At
I
least
know.
they got something.
Comparatively to other things, I guess that's fine. But I saw reactions to it and they're like, no, you took that away from all of us and you should pay for a lot longer than that.
I agree. I'm just glad they got something and they didn't
I
get
know.
like, well, you just cut a tree down. Let them go. Like, put some motherfuckers in jail. Let's go.
I know. Yeah, that stuff. And like when people draw on shit at national parks and stuff, like, no, I don't play about that. You can't make it back how it was.
Yeah, 150-year-old tree will never be there again. But I did see on the BBC News broadcast, when the tree fell, they took all types of like root cuttings and samplings from it. And so now, and they sent them around to different places. So like, they're like hundreds of baby trees from that tree.
That's cute.
That's
I didn't know that.
Yep.
And then the last thing I have, okay, so I have this video right now going a little bit viral, I guess, on Instagram of these. Well, me and you went to see them together because I think we were going to see the hippos in Cincinnati, and I think I made us stop at this on the way back. But anyway, there's these 2 graves in Cincinnati that look like SpongeBob, and they're like 7 feet tall and they're gigantic. And so I made a little video about them, and it popped off a little bit. And the comments were a mixed bag. People were like, "Oh my God, those are the best." I want to go there. And then they were just yelling at me for no reason, and then yelling at me for having Toad there, even though he's a service animal. But I just did the thing where you close the comment. I'm like, I'm not getting into it with any of you people. So any fucking way. After seeing like 50-50 nice and 50-50 hate comments, I've just like have stopped looking at it because it just keeps going and going and going any fucking way. So it's a tragic story too, because the girl who's buried there, she's a twin, and she got murdered by her boyfriend, and she was only 28. And then the other grave is like a place marker for her twin. So any fucking way. So I knew her name from the story, blah, blah, blah. So then here's me like 2 nights ago at like 2 a.m. Check my Instagram DMs. Who is it? Oh, it's her fucking sister.
No way.
My heart stopped. I was like, oh my God. And this is the reality of like shit that's online and even shit on here. Anything we say, any stories we tell, people have existing family.
Yes.
And you have to think about that. So any fucking way. Luckily, she was super nice. She was like, I'm glad she's getting the views she deserves. And then she was like, I appreciate anyone who shares any part of her story and anything about her dope headstones, because I do think they're the dopest ever. And I was like, I do too. I'm like, that's why I wanted to go, because I think they're so cool. I'm like, I know this is weird, but I go to so many cemeteries and so many people have like very plain headstones, and I love when somebody shows their personality and like wants that seen. And like even the afterlife, I'm like, it's such a joy when you come across that stuff in the cemetery. And it was really nice. And she was like, maybe I'll start an account sometime so people can know more about her. And I'm like, anytime, if you ever do, let me know and I'll share all of your stuff. I'll do whatever I can. Let me know. And it was like, it like went really good, but but like in the moment, I was like, I almost had a heart attack. And then, but I just wanted to remind everybody out there, like, there are people in our extended paranormal circle of creators who go into mental institutions and do little dances and post shit online. It's like you are in a place where not so great stuff happened, and at any second, somebody's living relative could fucking contact you and be like, you're being mad disrespectful. So just make sure you approach everything with respect and don't be an idiot, and just think about if anything ever feels like, no, I shouldn't even be touching this subject, then you probably shouldn't.
Yes, and personal story to that extent too. People, if you ever get into a situation where there's people in positions of power or people who have money, like a large majority of them, so I'm speaking about television, are ghouls. They do not care. Like people who are in positions of power don't think about other people. They're thinking about money and ratings, and they're ghouls. And you can tell them, no, you have power too. It may not seem like
and
it.
you're like the front facing thing.
Yes.
That's the thing too, is like when that shit hits the internet, when it hits TV, those people are going to blame you, even though you're not the producer, you're not the creator, you're not the whatever the fuck, but it's going to come down on you.
Yes.
Yeah, not great.
Have some respect.
Everybody be respectful. Don't be an idiot. All right, that's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah, it's going to start thunderstorming soon.
All right.
Gotta get off. What if we get electrocuted?
Oh, no.
I don't think that can happen. I'm just talking
I think
shit.
it probably can.
Through our microphone?
Yeah, sure.
We can't say that. It's just gonna... All right, we gotta go.
No, I think it can happen. You're not supposed to take a bath when there's a thunderstorm, right?
Oh yeah, somebody did. Listen, who yelled at me about that? Because I was dyeing my hair. I was talking to Adam Barry, and then I got in the shower, and he's like, "You're not supposed to be in the shower with the thunderstorm." Or no, there was like a tornado coming. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. I had to get my hair dye off.
Yeah, because the lightning strikes, and if it hits like a metal water pipe, it goes through the water pipe and then into the water in the bathtub, and then you're shocked.
All right, we gotta go.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Good work, buddy.
Good work, buddy.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye, everybody. Okay, bye.
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 Superman.
Bye.
Superman.
Superman.
Krypto.
Krypto.